So we are here talking about our brain cognitions present. And we are talking it in this manner because that we all are of the presence of mind, and that comes to us by knowing that we are just here for thinking. Every move here is for thinking. At this point is just so similar to the nerve impulses that I really have to add this. So this is my addition to that point. And how do I do that? That thing is done by me to tell you guys. Now, whenever we are talking about nerve impulses, then here some things come up. And what are those things? Those things is that impulses, that is actional impulse, occurs like an electrical current. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like a completion of a circuit. In this, the electron move from the negative to the positive. That's right, okay? Similar thing occurs here as well. Electrical impulse occur. Our whole body is performing everything on electrical impulses. Same thing here. Our cells, our neurons are in a polarized state. And whenever an action occurs, whenever an impulse comes, it is in form of an electrical impulse which changes the polarization by opening various tubules. We will not call it tubules because it does not deserve that name, but it lets out various type of potassium ions and takes in various type of sodium ions, which changes the amount of ions inside it and thus make a difference of between negative and positive. First it was positive and negative, now it is negative and positive. So this type of difference occurs there. And similarly, those things are occurring. Na is coming in, potassium is going out. But the cell needs to equilibrate, right? It needs to balance again itself. So the balancing will be done by pushing in positive ion or pushing in sodium ion or pushing out the potassium ions, and that's how balance is made. So first is polarization done, then repolarization done, then when equivalence is done, in the equivalence again polarization is done for equilibrium. That's the thing. So this is what happens here, and with the help of this simple technique, the impulses travel. Traveling of impulses occur only and only due to this method. And now whenever we are talking about that, our impulses are of various speeds due to presence of synapses in between them. And also this speed also discovers and depends on the presence of the myelin sheath. Now, the modulated or myelin sheath. The myelin sheath allows the conduction, the impulses to jump from one node to another due to presence of myelin sheath, and it is called as saltatory impulse conduction, and it is really necessary for fast conduction, for a reflex action. It is really necessary, and this helps in that. So myelin sheath is also really necessary for whole function of the neuron. Neuron is such a vast topic that whenever we are going to study about it in detail, which is the upcoming vid, then you will know that your neuron cyton has a lot of thing, your neuron's whole axon has a lot of thing, its last terminal axon also has a lot of thing, and the next neuron also has a lot of thing. So you will learn a lot from there. Thank you.